Does it surprise you, and how do you feel about that?
I don't really go off analytics and all that stuff, and it doesn't really really doesn't matter to me, honestly. You know, I'm focused on what I could do and what I could control.
You could be the first.
I always wish the best, you know, and I do everything I can, you know, for this team and for everybody. But I got a great defense, got a great team, got a great receiver, so I'm just thankful.
Hey, Shedeur.
Hitting that early big play to Isaiah, the 52-yarder, help you? And then did you notice the effect that it seemed to have on the rest of the team?
Well, it's about belief. The reason why I am so confident in the way I am is the guys around believe, you know. So that's what's most important within having a team, within having an offense, within having to have a spark. You know, you got to have guys that believe, you know. So, and I'm fully confident in myself throughout everything, you know, and I'm confident in my team, and I'm sure they confident in me also.
I know you got a taste of it coming off the bench against the Ravens, but what do you think the first start at home in front of that crowd's going to feel like?
I feel like it'll be fun. I feel like it'll be very fun. You gotta understand, right now, I'm in grind mode. You know, mentally, understanding how to attack this defense that we're going against, and they're a great team. They got great coaches, everything. But that's where I am mentally right now.
Hey, Shedeur, not from you, but all your supporters out there say that Kevin Stefanski was sabotaging you.
So you just want to start trouble?
No,
huh?
I want to ask you what your relationship with him is.
Yeah, well, what people do outside the building isn't really in my control. It's not in my power. So I don't. You act like I go out there and tell them to do whatever. You know, that's not nothing I can control or nothing I could do. But overall, you know, I'm just happy to be here. Coach Stefanski, been coaching since I got here, and been doing a very great job, you know, with everything that's going on.
But what is your relationship like with him and when we don't see you guys together?
Definitely like a coach. You know, he tells me what I need to do on and off the field. We've definitely grown. Our relationship and everything has grown, so I'm just thankful to be here.
Blah, blah, blah. Talking about being in an impossible situation. Oh, that was tough on the kid, man. He handled that the way you supposed to, like a G. With the G being silent, like in the lasagna. First of all, hey, he started off rough. He tried to say analytics. I know, I got some words. Disneyland, I can't say that word, save my life. But what they asked him, what they really wanted to get to is like, look, man, we hear a lot coming from your world. Whether it's you, what you say, it's what your fans say, it's what your daddy say. We just know Shedeur comes with a lot of noise. We're trying to lock in on the signal. That means, how does Shedeur feel? Now, Shedeur ain't stupid. He ain't got enough resume to be going out there telling you exactly what he feels. He ain't Aaron Rodgers. You get to a place where you Aaron Rodgers, you know you're a Hall of Famer, you know you one of the top 10 quarterbacks ever, blah, blah, blah. They let them argue all about you. You can start telling people exactly. When I say exactly how you feel. Shedeur gonna get there if he balls out. Oh, trust, we already know this personality type. It's coming. But what they asked him, the first thing that I noticed is people are hypocrites. We all are. Raise your hand if you're a hypocrite. We all are. If someone were to outline and detail all the things that you have said and then all the things you've done and then like connected them logically, you will start to realize how much you be lying, how much you are a hypocrite. And not even with intention. You just said this one day and now you're doing something else over here and you're like, well, I hope they don't catch that, right? So a lot of times when someone is in the news, public-facing celebrity, and we don't like them, y'all ain't rocking with him, I hate that fool. And then you know what they do? They attribute everything that comes from their fan base. You go on their page, like, look at the comment section. That's who they are. Yep. All right, you go say, oh, look what everybody's saying about them. Everyone's doing for them, right? You don't like them. So you now make all of that noise all about them. And you act like they made it up. You act like they control all them people. But when you like somebody, and Shedeur got a lot of people that like him, All of a sudden, you give them the benefit of doubt. You say, Shedeur is just doing his job. He can't control his fans. And I'm glad Shedeur understands that. But I want y'all fans to understand that too. Whether you like them or not, they don't control their fans, right? They can't. Beyonce don't control the Beehive, right? She can say, be nice to them, but the Beehive is like, nah, she disrespected you, girl. It's on. Take my nails off. It's time to fight. Right? Shedeur's fans are all over the place. Trust me. I got friends, really close friends, that love Shedeur blindly. And I got friends that don't rock with Shedeur because they like, he ain't done nothing yet. When the last time I rooted for a fifth rounder that ain't proved nothing yet? Tell me. Then I tell you why I should or shouldn't rock with him, but I ain't never done that. So what is this? Right? And then there's some people that just love Deion and they just like, I'm going to rock with the kid because I love me some Deion and hoping for the kid. Like some neighborhood stuff. Like, oh, he's just like, that's a little Shedeur from down the block. I like him. So one, I'm glad he just was like, look, my fan base, that's them. As much as I love them and they all rooting for me, that's a them problem, not a me problem. Separate that, especially when you're climbing up the hill as a youngster, as a rookie. The other thing is I love about this is they did talk about Stefanski. And, they saying he sabotaged you. There's some evidence out there that could easily say that. Look, to me, I wouldn't use the word sabotage, but I certainly know for a fact, gun to my head, that Kevin Stefanski does not want Shedeur Sanders to be who Shedeur Sanders wants Shedeur Sanders to be. So, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. Are you guys using VINIA? Oh my God, what are you guys doing? Let's keep it real, family. Energy isn't about sugar or caffeine. Nah, none of that fake stuff. It's about blood flowing. When your circulation's strong, the oxygen, the nutrients, they hit your muscles, your brain and heart, and goes where it needs to go. What does that mean? More focus, more alert, and you are ready with more energy. So come on, go to VINIA.com/Marcellus. Use the discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Who's Marcellus? Me. You know your boy. 10-year NFL All-Pro baller. Had to go after it without VINIA, without this real product. Had to use that fake stuff, sugar and caffeine. Good thing is, it got me up there. Bad thing is, pow. Boy, would you crash sometimes in the middle of the game. So now, in the game of life, I have VINIA. You can too. So make sure you use VINIA in your daily routine. I don't care if you're a dad. I don't care if you're a coach or chauffeur like me. All the above. You need this to be more focused, more alert, and it helps you be on the go. So go to VINIA.com/Marcellus. Marcellus10 for the discount code. And you will get 10% off. That's VINIA.com/Marcellus. You know what we do on this show. We flow, boy. Oh, man, I just noticed my daughter wrote on all of these damn buttons on my damn recorder. Yep. You gotta love kids. They crazy. I know Deion love his kid. His kid ain't crazy, though. He know how to play the game. Check this out. He got to deal with Stefanski, so I smile for the camera. It's like, we cool. That's the script. Behind closed doors, I know coach ain't rocking with me, kid. Still, I ball so hard, he can't sit me on the bench. When I'm undeniable, politics don't matter. I win, yeah. I walked up to the mic, yeah, me and coach straight. But really, bruh, that ain't even my fate. Gotta do the PR dance, keep the locker room neat. Even when you know your coach wish you was not on the depth sheet. Oh, had to smile through that fake. Coach saying he proud, but plot twist, he hoping I break. They dap me up in public, but it means they scheme. Swear they love me, but deep down, you know I ain't they dream. I'm too polished, too pro, too calm, too slick. Answering these questions like, man, let's wrap this up quick. You know the vibes, coach don't vibe, but he stay composed. I'll let him play and talk for me, and y'all can have them quotes. But that dude, I'm an undeniable force. Make him choke on the numbers every time he look at my board. Oh my God, look at that. No choice but to start. Even coach don't rock with me, but he ain't got the heart. The politics, please. Talent gon' override hate. Game winners make folks forget all the whispers and shade. Yeah, look at me. I can't hide you. You can't replace me either. I know you tried to. Sometimes you gotta lie with a smile. Shake hands with a dude who ain't rocked with you in a while. Yeah, but I'm undeniable, coach. You know I'm the one. You know what happened to me? You can't outshine me. So run. Get out my face. Oh, you trying to really replace? You're gonna lose that chase, because if you look at the medal stand, I'm in first place. Yeah, it don't stop. Yeah, call the cops, it don't matter, because my receiver may have drops, it don't matter, because this game, it never stops, it don't matter. So scatter, you little roaches. I'm tired of getting hated on by these coaches. Oh, you know this, man.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.